Sierra Echo Hotel Kilo, Gloucester Tower, party message. Golf Sierra Echo Hotel Kilo, request taxi for Rangers ground on Alpha 1.
Hi, I'm Carla Booth, the recruitment manager here at Skyborne Airline Academy. So in terms of medical requirements, I would always suggest that you contact your regulator to ensure the most up-to-date advice. For instance, here in the UK CAA website is really insightful, gives us a huge amount of information and even lists out the parameters in order to be eligible for a Class 1 medical. There are lots of different things that we look for when recruiting cadet pilots, and it's important to remember that we're not looking for the finished article. We are very much looking for potential, so it's about identifying those embryonic skills that we can then take through our extensive training programs to ensure that you come out the end a rounded pilot with all the relevant skills and behaviours that are necessary to operate in this profession. So in terms of what we look for, I would say the biggest element is definitely motivation. There will be some tough days during training and through your career as well that you will need to be very resilient and to come back stronger when you get knockbacks or obstacles that you'll face. So motivation is a really important part. Resilience I've mentioned already in that previous reply, and also things like flexibility, adaptability, these are all areas that we look at through interview. And then in terms of aptitude, we look across a broad range of abilities, including things like hand-eye coordination, your multitasking, so your capacity, capabilities. And there are a series of tests and also practice platforms online that I'm sure you will find through your search engines. For PPL at Skyborne, we don't have a selection process, so we find that people embark on a PPL programme for both professional and also for hobby reasons. So that's why we don't insist on there being a selection process, because it may be that you're looking to gain the qualification for your own private reasons and not looking to commence down a commercial career. If, however, you do decide that post the completion of your PPL that you want to advance, then that's where the selection process would be applicable, because then it's much more relatable to a commercial experience. The Indigo programme at this time, we don't have a firm response. However, we are hopeful, and it's likely that we will be progressing and opening for applications in July 2021. But I would strongly advise that you register for our newsletter on our website skyborne.com, because that way you will always then be the first to know of any updates that come. So the DGCA exams, they are something that you will need to have completed prior to starting your Skyborne training journey. However, we don't insist on them being completed at the point of application. But as we mentioned previously in the previous question, with the Indigo programme currently being closed to new applications, I would suggest that it is actually a very good time to start that process, because ultimately it will speed up your onboarding. So as soon as you've completed the Skyborne and Indigo selection process, with those exams completed, you'll be ready to start. We have courses starting every month for the remainder of this year, so there's lots of opportunity.